Okay, here we go. Continuing on with campaign playthrough, episode 23. Playing through the campaign with the developer here, their Dark Hero Shade. So, looking where we left off, we are working towards our fourth Dark Deed. We have the Shadow Games 3 available. Seeing as we've been doing these pretty consistently, I'm probably going to wait one quest before hopping into that one. We'll have lots of time to get to the other ones. So with this playthrough today, this episode, I think we'll do the Enemy at the Gates quest. We'll just check everything. I think our commerce is still good, although we do have a lot of campaign resources, but I think we're going to invest in the second Mysterious Stranger upgrade at the tavern. And we'll go to the infirmary, lots of beds, and our retired hero can take a nap in the bed. Go to the tavern, and we are going to upgrade him. So around turn 13 and turn 19 after this upgrade. And that is expensive. The last one is even more expensive, but then if we do that last one, we get his services at 8 and we have the chance to get more relics. 98 campaign resources, back to almost broke, but first we will go to do our side story. Maybe we can make some money here. So just talking about money and being shade, I think we'll go with the merchant. If we make money, get money, we can always buy more. And we do get a little bit of a boost, so that's nice. So then we'll head to the market, just to check out what we have there. And I think we had bought the commoner, the sergeant before, but I think that he got lost when I had the video problems and had to restart the campaign. Wasn't able to rebuy him. But I haven't been struggling without him. I think for now we'll leave that alone. With training, did we have anyone that we wanted to upgrade? We did want to add the third dark power here, good eating, which we should have enough. So now we've got a level or a cost 6 card and a cost 5 card, so 2 pretty good cards. We were going to upgrade our Shadow Step card again. It's going to cost us 840 campaign experience, which would take us a while to get. But we might be better off sticking with a 5 cost card, a 6 cost card, and then going and saving up enough experience to take the third card. But we'll see. We definitely need to build up around, we want to build up around 600 to 700 campaign experience unless we get a really good power before we do anything else. So we'll check out which heroes we have available. So yeah, people are fighting to get into the roster spots here. What is the quest? Enemy at the gate. So we're going to need fighters. So this seems like a fairly good, for the most part, fighting team. We've got Kirloth, who's a pretty good fighter, Wick, who is better than basic fighter, and Ragnarok, which is better than basic fighter, and then Karnan can build us some money and build us some resource, repair our equipment. Lady Jane can do the healing. So I think we'll keep with this crew for the moment, and we will hop in and attempt Enemy at the Gates.
The people of Tel's Holding huddle together in terror as they hear the unmistakable ogreish war drums pounding away just outside the city gates. As the ogre host approaches the gates, you recognize the banners of Ogden, the neighboring realm east through the mountains. You curse the cruel fates and wonder why the Ogden ogres would be marching against you. You do not dwell long on this, as the most important thoughts you need to be concerned with are surviving and holding the city so it would not be overrun by the fearsome attackers. The new gates of the city were strong, and with you leading the defenses, they might be able to hold against the brutal army of Ogden.
Okay, so looking at things, hold the gate, defeat 6 or more 6 plus foes at the castle location. Now that 2 looks like a mistake, I'll have to get that fixed. So just gotta wait for them to get here and then beat them. They're gonna be trying to counteract this by charge, so if we let them get there and then the next card is a Dark Sega, they will rush past and pillage the city. And here we see Patch, old familiar archvillain. He's back, looks a little bit meaner, doesn't quite look himself. He's been infected with something, probably has to tie in here with the campaign story, but we'll set off. So I think that we could do either of these. Maybe we'll work towards holding the gate. I don't think that one's particularly hard, so we'll do that to give us the extra option of what we'll pick for a quest reward. And lots of choices here. I think we will go to our famous stables. And then probably take the frontal strike. And with 3 combat, 2 defense on the Berserker Hound, I think we will fight him knowing that we can't beat him. And he didn't roll any ruins, so this is good. He's wounded. We can finish him off next round. And with our 1 resource left, because I like to usually try and spend it all, we'll take a side quest. Next foe that comes in will be a trophy foe. That little flag up there represents that she's the trophy. She's stronger a little bit than she normally would be, and if we beat her, we'll complete the side quest, gain some extra experience and some vault. Played that wrong. I probably should have played my strike from shadows, but I didn't. Wow, turn 2, pretty much drawing the whole deck. And that will be more than enough to complete that side quest if we want, but I think we will. Just thinking about why we attacked the Berserk Hound, we shouldn't have, because we want to let them get to the castle so we can fight them there. But we will try and beat down the Brood Mother so we can complete the side quest. That's successful. We will take another side quest. So we should be able to complete that one. And we'll buy a couple of cards that we like, and buy around to cycle out of the one we don't like. And it's been a while since we've had the past out because we've been building out our drink deck. But there we go, we'll be fine. We'll just take a break for next turn. And there's nothing to call or nothing to really do here. So think I'm gonna take a side job. Okay, now the berserk hounds are starting to march across our city here. Our next one, should end up there. I think that what I'm going to do is attack the arch-villain once, mostly just for some experience. We can start making use of our training hall a little bit more. Now it is a bit of a risk, but we'll try it. Looks like we're successful. Did close all stores, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. Could buy around, but I think we'll hold off on that. A nice time to get the tail of battle, except that they're going to stampede, and this is kind of what I was talking about. When we were all prepped to fight him, instead he's gonna get away and pillage our city. With a 3 attack right now, I'm going to fight the Berserk Hound just to prime him for when he lands at the gates. Lots of money. We're going to complete that side quest. I'm going to open the training up and then use it. That one. And we go around. And we will use greed, which will get rid of our frontal strike, but put a bunch of money in our vault. Okay, so good. Fight the Berserk Hound. Get our first to hold the gate. Just 5 more to go. We've got 3 little bloodhounds coming along. With 4, again, I am going to prep this one. He still has 3 left. With 5 attack, there'd be a good chance that I will kill it. I am not going to risk killing it. Instead, I am going to use our smith again. We got our plate mail, which is good. And I think I will take a moment of making. And once again, fix the training hall, and then I am going to train out of a card. And quite a few good choices, but I think that I am going to take the Everlasting Body. Succeeded at that side quest. So here we did not draw any attack, even though he's prepped. But we'll see what we can do with to build it up. Unfortunately, all the stores are covered, so we can't use the assassins to give us a bonus or the mercenaries to give us a bonus. But when we play this, good chance this hound is going to get out and pillage the city. And that is exactly what's going to happen. Now that's not too bad because I'm thinking we'll come close to building enough attack to actually being able to beat this one back. And paired, not a good time to get that, but it is what it is, and we're not going to play it out now. And our soothing brought us this, which is okay, but I don't know if I want to risk playing it. I'll risk it. It's fine. Definitely play our everlasting body, but I think we'll play our moment of making first to give us the power essence. Did not trigger. And we cannot do anything more to give us more than that, so we'll roll the dice. As long as we don't get a couple shield ruins, should be okay. And we were. So there is the second of 6 for Hold the Gate. Now we still have 2 left. I think I'll pay off the impaired. Take another side quest, see what's here. Next foe will be a trophy foe. I'd like to get the Barbaric Onslaught, but we can't afford it. Do need some more attack power, so we'll take the Weapon Master. And I will spend my last 2 and buy a Bear the Brunt card. Should have played the Wondersmith first to recharge the full plate, but I didn't. We'll definitely complete part 3 of Hold the Quest. Hold the Gate quest. And yeah, this troll is a bit of a pain. Either have to beat him back or let him get away. Let's see what we can do here with the mercenaries. Mercenaries are going to push everyone back 1 turn. I think we're going to go ahead and do that. It opens up the training, but we don't have enough money to use it. But we can definitely put a chip in this Elder Troll. Knock him down a little bit. A lot bit. Now I think with creatures that have regeneration, that still will trigger Hold the Gate if you beat them in the castle, even if they do end up regenerating. So prepping that troll is actually decent. And we get a Tale of Adventure, which is going to work out in our favor because we've got a good attack hand and the troll will be in the castle, get pushed to the castle. Except with back-to-back Dark Saga chapters, the troll is now going to get pushed out into the city and pillage it, which is less than ideal, but we will have a berserk hound there that we can feed up. And the brute, the Medweir, is going to make our life even more miserable as more people get away and pillage the city. Unfortunately, we lose our barbaric onslaught, and we have to discard a card. And the troll ate a commoner. But we will have more than enough. Greed, we'll lose a barrel of grunt. Fine. To activate the moment of making, we have to use the market. Smith. Just trying to figure out if there'd be any way to get any of our items out, but it does not look like it. But we only need 3 creatures left, so we can beat this hound first off. And we'll play the moment of making and play the market, which ends up net positive. We will call and eat. Buy around. Beat up this hound. I'm going to hire the mercenaries. So we can patch the infective down once more. We see one of his new cards here, revealing a turncoat. Yet these cards require turn resources, which our vault doesn't count for this, so I'm stuck with some bad cards. And with 6, I'm going to risk fighting this Medweir, although I really don't need to. But I guess if I really don't need to, the only thing that I'm thinking, if he can roll at least 1 shield, which chances are he should be able to roll 1, then he'd be softened up for when he does arrive at the gates. And he did get 1, so worked out perfectly. Going to use the smith to replay our full plate, although we don't need to at this point. We're so far ahead of everything. I'll take a Cower from Agony right to my hand. Advanced Regeneration. Fight this Berserk Hound. It brings us up to hold the gates 5 of 6. We only need one more. And we'll call that turn. And it looks like we should have more than enough attack to complete this off, even though we did get another chapter, which caused another stampede, which caused another pillage, but our Medware prepped them a couple turns ago, so we're set to go. Here's the front. Do a open baking, can't play the market, but for way more than enough, I don't even need to, and I'm not going to play my Shadow Step at this point. We'll just beat the Medware down and should complete the quest. Oh, there we go. Another victory, turn 11. Pretty good. You can see as we build our base cards up here, like our two that we've got, they're pretty helpful for us for getting the game rolling along quite a bit quicker.
The new gates are holding, but your forces seem weary, and the enemy forces do not seem to be tiring. They just keep pressing the attack. The forces of Ogden seem destined to overrun the city. Then as suddenly as the attack started, it was done. Without reason, the remaining Ogden forces depart to the woods. The leader of Ogden's forces resembles the ogre bandit lord that had attacked the city. That ogre was a reckless brute, while this one, while still brutish, seems emotionless. Inspecting the battlefield, many of the dead ogres have a vile yellow pus, oozing from their mouth, eyes and ears, along with growths of spindly green fiber strands erupting from their skin. Toiling among the dead and wounded is a physician you recognize from Tell's Holding, who works at the infirmary. No magic aids him, but his skills are welcome and more than competent.
Okay, so just for doing this quest, we ended up getting a balance, so we're going to loot the dead and risk spreading whatever disease they were afflicted with to give us a nice 300 more campaign resources. And that was enough to just wrap our balance, so we probably the next time we play, we'll probably do the Shadow Games 3, and then quest or two after that, the Shadow Games 4 will show up. But for now, this is where we will wrap up. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.